They usually put your suitcases on the right plane, but these airport workers were in Strasbourg this week to demand that plans for more competition in their sector be sent packing. The European Commission had wanted European airports to open up their ground handling services to at least 3 different companies.
And there's been such anger about this issue that it can get baggage handlers and other ground staff from around Europe's airports here outside the European Parliament on a freezing cold day just to make their point.
If you get new handlers, new competitors, and always down, and there's no, safeguarding of the rights of the workers.
In Frankfurt we are a very small airport, and I think the quality will decrease, and there will be only a competition for wages downhill, and I think that's not the competition we want.
They weren't disappointed. MEPs voted to send the plans back to the drawing board, which would have pleased German and Austrian airports too. In particular, Frankfurt Airport, which currently owns 85% of its ground handling services and has just one other provider. It had lobbied against the plans. This Austrian MEP says the Commission's proposals were driven by a blind desire to expand the single market.
We should think in a pragmatic way. We just simply think, what does it mean for passengers? What does it mean for workers? What does it mean for the economy altogether? And leave out this whole ideology of the neoliberal market and the internal market concept they still follow.
The single market is what allows people, goods, services and capital to move freely around the EU. In its 20th year now, the focus is on completing that process. Services like passenger rail, online commerce and air transport are all areas where the Commission wants to fill the gaps.
Take down barriers and Europe can be successful. And that's a basic idea. So I am not dogmatic, that I am not, I would say, pursuing the value of competition as sacred or as something. It is simply think, if you have 2 providers of services, there is a certain, everybody wants to provide better services and be more efficient. If there's one provider, it stagnates.
At airports like Heathrow in the UK, ground handling has been liberalised for years. But a British MEP who supports free market expansion says the European Commission needs to accept that member states are all different.
Whether it's employment, whether it's manufacturing, we've had different practices and we've had our own parliamentary systems and we've had our own parliamentary legislation. So this is where I think the Commission get overly ambitious sometimes in terms of timeframes, and they think that you can change all of this overnight. Well, you can't.
The baggage handlers and the airports may have won this battle against more competition for the moment, but the Commission's calls for more market liberalisation will continue.